Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you, just like the disembodied voice of Jill Elaine said. That's right. You're waking up to a blanket of unseasonable warmth. It's -6 at 7:01 a.m. on your Friday morning. It's not disconcerting yet, but snow was melting yesterday. Like, my backyard feels soft and slippery.
Your backside feels soft and slippery.
Always does. I got my nice dewy buns sitting in my nice, just like little dewy buns.
Now it is concerning. You're right. It has actually just turned concerning.
No, it's disconcerting.
I thought that coconut oil was for your mustache.
It's for everything.
Oh.
It is for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, how long have we got for that mustache now? Yeah,
we got another 8 days, baby. So pretty good. It's rivaling Lecter's. Sure.
That's nuts.
What?
Something great to aspire
I
to.
don't know. You got a pretty sweet stash.
You compliment my facial hair more than anyone else. It's so nice.
Well, I just,
gotta say.
I mean, there's something. I got to pick something.
Yeah, well, aim low. May as well.
Aim low. You got nice boots. Friday morning. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and warm outside. It's going to be warm all day. What's the weather looking like for tomorrow? We got the parade tomorrow. We have an open house tomorrow.
Last I checked,
Yes.
last night it was suggesting high -3 tomorrow.
Warm. It'll be +17 for the Santa Claus parade. Oh, my Lord.
There are days in the past when we've done our live coverage of the parade where it's been like -30.
Like 2 years ago, it was like -40.
Yeah.
Like, we were out there and like bundled up to the hilt.
Well, and everybody was watching the show because nobody wanted to go outside.
Thank you so much for doing
huge
this.
Figures.
I don't want to die outside in the cold.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
All float on, float on.
Mornings at the Cabin, Modest Mouse, float on. I stand back and I hiccup. Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Friday morning. Do love that track. It's just funny when you sing along and you try to hit those notes. You kind of almost choke.
Kind of finds his own scale there, doesn't he?
That's right. I stand back and I
Wait a minute, that's not a note.
That's not a note, Modest Mouse. Not very modest with your scales, are you? Anyway, I posted this yesterday on Facebook. Didn't get the traction I thought it would because there's a lot of people out there who don't want to get political. And that's fine.
Right.
Now, I'm not I'm not telling you which side I'm on.
Tell us what you're not saying
I'm
before
not.
you tell us what you're saying.
Okay, it's just like jazz, baby. Just listen to the things I'm not saying. So, in 2016, before the end of the world started, when we were still like, there is no way Donald Trump will ever win this election.
Mm-hmm. And Justin hadn't angered everybody yet.
Well, no, he had already been elected.
But he hadn't angered everyone
that's right.
yet. He was still in the honeymoon
That's
first
right.
year
Yeah.
phase. Everything was all good.
Hashtag it's 2015.
Nice hair.
That's right. Nice hair, buddy.
Yeah.
So Ollie signed me up for Trump's email. So like the Trump supporters email or whatever.
Okay.
Signed me up for the newsletter.
Yep. The Trump blast.
The Trump blast. As a joke, obviously, and I never remove myself from it because it goes to my junk mail and I don't care.
Well, you're interested.
Well, I mean, I kept it on the pretense that it, like, in case it yielded some gold,
Right.
I might keep it around.
Right.
I forgot about it forever, but I was going through my I think I had to like redo a password or something like that yesterday, and I was going through my junk mail, and there it was, this email that popped up, the latest email.
Uh-huh.
And of course, it's all about his impeachment and what a witch hunt it is.
Right.
Right.
The wall is old news.
All the stuff he's tweeted about every day for however many days.
Right.
And when I first read it, it was hilarious. Like it would be hilarious if it weren't so terrifying.
Right.
And if it were so effective. So I posted it. I just posted a screenshot of it on my Facebook, and I said, like, Ollie signed me up for this. I never did remove it. Going through my junk mail, this is the latest email. Imagine a world leader's team sending something like this out. And it's...
Are you going to read it out?
I'm going to read it out.
Okay.
So at the top, it's the impeachment resolution vote results. And it says party, yay or nay, right? And it says who voted for it and who didn't. So obviously the Republicans have voted nay 194 times. No one voted yay because...
Not one yay.
The entire system is broken. Not one Republican voted to impeach Donald Trump. And of course, it was 231 to 0 for the Democrats. Now, in this box, though, it says party, Republicans, and the other says radical Democrats. That's what it says. And then it says, dear friend. Sorry. Dear do-nothing Democrats, it says. No more BS. Read the transcript. No more BS. This is from a president. And it says, friend, this is madness.
Friend.
Nancy and her Democratic minions know that I've done nothing wrong, but they are still, capital letters, trying to take us down. Just last week, 231 Democrats voted to continue this hoax, capital letters, and formalize the impeachment probe, not in capital letters for whatever reason. This impeachment nonsense, capital letters, is just a continuation of the witch hut hoax, which is all capitalized as well, which has been going on since before I even got elected. So this impeachment process has been going on since before he was elected,
right? Yeah.
Which makes literally no sense. In bold, they hate me, but most of all, they hate you, capital letters, friend.
Man. What did I do?
They hate the idea of you being in charge of our country. They want to erase your vote like it never existed. They want to erase your voice, and they want to erase your future.
They can't do that.
But I know they will fail because in America, the people will rule again.
Oh, whew.
It's going to take a tremendous amount of resources to continue fighting back against their lies and deception. That's why I'm calling on our top defenders like you to step up and activate your impeachment defense membership and get your personalized membership, whatever.
What?
That's where it ends. So basically what it is, your personalized membership card. Please contribute at least $35 right now to receive your official impeachment defense membership card. Official impeachment defense.
Is it laminated?
I hope so, and I hope it has your picture on it. This is...
Can you smile in the picture?
Again, this would be hilarious if it weren't so effective. This is satire. Is satire, and like I don't know what a Trump supporter would read this as anything but. But I mean, this is effective for people. He will make millions of dollars from people sending in their $35 to get their impeachment defense. First of all, I don't think you're allowed to ask for donations to help your defense. I'm pretty sure that's already being paid for.
I would think, yeah.
If a president is under investigation, I don't think people need to send in their dollars to help the This is, I don't even know. Like, I actually wanted to bring Ollie in on this because I don't have the words to describe what this is. This is, I don't know. What do you got?
I don't think Ollie wants to get involved.
He doesn't.
He feels shame for
It
signing
doesn't.
you
And I
up
mean,
for
like,
this now.
whoever you support, honestly, like, I'm not going to say whatever. I'm not going to say anything. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
This is gross. Like,
Yeah.
this is despot propaganda bull honky.
And if anyone has, if anyone signed up to like the Trudeau blast
Yeah.
or the Hillary blast or the Bernie blast,
That's right.
the Bernie blast,
The Bernie
That's
blast.
fun.
Bernie blasters.
and happens to get emails and they have nonsense like this inside,
Send them.
we'd love to know about
Would
it.
love to hear it. I should sign up for it and see if any they hate me, but most of all they hate you. What?
Again, what did I
They
do?
want to erase you and be in charge of the country. They want to erase your vote. This is fear mongering at its worst. Like, there's a personal, not a personal email, but it's coming to your personal email and it's saying all these things. And there are people out there who are like, this is the president saying this. So this must be
It's
true.
legit, yeah.
They must want to take my freedom.
This is basically my country.
The United States
saying
is
this.
broken. The United States has been broken for quite some time.
This If I was an angry Trump supporter who was like, yeah, this is a hoax.
Yeah.
Witch hunt.
Yeah.
How could they? We got to defend our president. When I got to the bottom of that email, I think I'd be like a little disappointed because it seems like it's firing you up for like almost a call to arms. Of
It is.
sorts.
That's exactly what it's doing. It stops short of saying, grab your guns and get out in the street and shoot Democrats.
And
Like,
I'm-
honestly, it's stopping short of that.
And I just got my license and everything
I
now.
know.
Like I'd be ready to go, but then it's just like we just want your money. Oh, you don't want my
I
firepower?
want my $35 for an official impeachment defense card. That can't be legal to be asking for money
It
for
doesn't
that.
seem. Yeah. It seems uncouth.
It's gauche, if anything. And I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who would read that and be like, oh, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say grab your guns. It's like, no, it doesn't. But like, they're trying to erase you and your vote and your voice, and they hate you and they hate me. It's like, good Lord.
I also saw the post yesterday when you made it, read the email and all that, and I couldn't help but notice it wasn't in Donald Trump's own new font. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, yeah, the new
Small hand.
small hand, tiny hand.
Tiny hand.
So it's meant to mimic his writing, because we've seen his writing. Like or a few days ago, there was a picture of him reading his notes, and it just says, "I did nothing. I did nothing. This is from the President of the United," and it looks like a 5-year-old.
No quid pro quo.
No quid pro quo. No. It's this is terrifying.
So you mean to tell me this guy has his own font now, and he's not putting his e-blasts in that font?
Right.
I don't know if I believe that's him.
I'm supposed he should probably try to trademark it.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
Mornings at the Cabin, Incubus, Megalomaniac, Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Friday morning. Tesla announced its Cybertruck yesterday. It was the full launch. We know that this has been coming for a few years now. They've been promising a full electric pickup, and they released, and it looks like something out of a late 90s video game. It's like a low-res polygon truck. It's very, very odd looking. It looks kind of cool. It looks like a little spaceship or like a Mars rover. It doesn't look very practical at all. It looks. It's exciting.
Before we get further into it,
Okay,
did you just break a Mornings at the Cabin rule
what'd I do?
and play a topic appropriate song leading into this break?
Oh no, that was completely by
Purely by
accident.
chance. Okay.
Are you suggesting that Elon Musk is a megalomaniac?
No!
Come on!
No.
Yeah. The low polygon thing has not been not picked up by other people, saying it looks like a PS1 car. It does.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an unrendered version
that's
of
right.
like an early software program car. So
It does. It looks like something I created on my Amiga back in the day. The thing is, but what's going on though? People are kind of reacting to it. Some people like it, obviously. Some people are like, it's ugly as sin. But the performance, the price, the utility is all right there. The price, their release price for a 2-wheel drive short bed pickup with a 250-mile range is $40,000 US. So which is like $52,000 Canadian, which isn't bad. Towing capacity is about 7,700 pounds, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7 seconds. That's insane. That's insane. 250-mile range, though, that is 420 kilometers? I have no idea. My math is terrible.
I've figured out what's wrong with the visual representation that we have on the website. If you haven't seen it already, you can go to cabinradio.ca.
Yeah.
Ollie's got a full write-up of everything you need to know about your upcoming Cybertruck in the north and
He does?
ownership
Where?
of it. He's got a whole article on there.
What?
cabinradio.ca, our website.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, there it is. It just popped up.
Oh,
there you go.
Anyway, there's a visual, a picture of the model beside in the article.
Yeah.
And I figured out what's wrong with it. It's because the wheel wells are like square. They have angles and the tires are round.
You know what? And that doesn't remind me of any trucks on the road right now.
Are there trucks like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There is one maker. They've decided to go away from it. There is one maker that had like squared off wheel wells for years.
Oh.
4 years.
Well.
It's just, it was an odd choice, and it led to a lot of problems when it came to like upfitting and things like that.
Oh.
But they've kind of moved away from that, I think, after a lot of customers were like, why are the wheel wells square?
I've learned a lot of new things in the last 15 seconds.
It's just an odd look. And because of the way it's made and the way it looks, it's going to be really expensive to probably fix. Like if you ever dent it or anything like that. That's the other problem with these really specialty trucks. And again, I love that full electric vehicles are coming. And I haven't read Ollie's article yet. I'm just kind of looking at it right now. But wonder how a purely electric vehicle is going to handle the cold. Right?
Yeah.
That's the big issue. Like I had a Prius when I first moved up, which is not a full electric. It's a hybrid. But the battery pack, which is 12 batteries in a pack under the back seat, lasted maybe a winter and then didn't really make it through the second winter.
And what, you just have to put it on a charger after that?
No, you don't charge it. The vehicle charges itself. But the battery pack did not like the cold. And the battery pack kind of failed after a while.
Okay. So that's obviously challenge.
It's a challenge one. But I mean, that is a 2005 Prius. So
right.
There is a Prius. I believe the fire chief drives one. There is a Prius at the fire hall.
Okay.
But I mean, they keep it inside. I don't know that they drive it during the winter. I'm not sure, but they definitely keep it inside. So if you've got a heated garage, I think a hybrid or a full electric would probably work. You have that charging station inside. But during the cold winter months, I guess it remains to be seen. But hey, it's only -6 right now on November 22nd.
So you're fine.
So you're probably okay.
Obviously, the distance and the lack of supporting infrastructure, that being charging stations along any stretch of road up here is also a challenge.
Exactly. So you get to Providence, and then you have to charge up again.
Yeah.
And then you get to high level, and you have to charge up again. And I mean, these are the sacrifices that have to be made as this technology becomes newer and newer.
Yep.
But full electric vehicles right now, for the most part, are meant for cities where you don't have to drive 250 kilometers outside the city to get anywhere.
Absolutely.
So this is they're releasing a few years ahead of Ford. Ford's got an F-150 coming out looking for 2025. They just announced their full electric Mustang Mach-E, which is coming out next year. We've already got a couple coming in. So I mean, it's going to be the basic version of the Cybertruck is said to retail for around $10,000 more than the cheapest F-150 available. So that's like in and around $46,000 to $50,000.
What concerns me most about this brand new Cybertruck? There's so many sharp edges.
That's right. Tons of sharp. You could just if it runs into you, it's just going to rip you in half.
Pretty much.
It's going to run into you at 5 kilometers an hour and slice you wide open. It looks like a knife.
It looks really dangerous.
I mean, it's incredibly different, and that's the whole point, right? Most Teslas look just like cars.
Right.
This is their way of going no, we're going to go for the future. This is it. I'm not sure this design sticks around like this.
I don't think so.
It looks like a concept car, which
Yeah.
is fine, but I'm sure that this design gets kind of rounded off a little bit.
Put a little bubble wrap on the bumper.
A little bubble wrap.
Make it
bumper or something.
Make
like
it
that,
okay.
sure. And I think I'm actually very excited, like I said, about these electric vehicles. Hopefully that we have some sort of way to keep them running in the cold.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with that. I mean, that would be
great.
But
we know we're so far down on the priority list.
Well, I mean, we are.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
that's
untrue.
Just the way it is, unfortunately.
It's like, Elon, how are people in the subarctic going to drive this?
The sub what?
What do I care?
There's people up there?
Though, I will say this about Elon Musk. His plan to release 1 billion miniature satellites to provide Wi-Fi to the entire world, I'm all on board for that.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Maybe figure out how to make your your crazy strong windows withstand a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Which apparently happened.
Apparently, during the unveiling, he came out. He's just like, throw this ball at the window. I bet it doesn't break. Both broke. The weird reason it broke now, I don't know why, is what he said.
Back to the drawing board.
And you can find the story at cabinradio.ca, and at the bottom there is a link to pre-order one of these trucks with a $150 deposit.
That's downright reasonable.
That's downright reasonable indeed.
All right.
So not going into production till late 2021. So they're not going into production till 2021, which means they won't be available probably till the end of 2021.
Okay.
Or sorry, so late 2021. So they're probably available late 2022.
Right. Well, we won't be able to afford a cabin Cybertruck before then anyway.
I've already pre-ordered one, buddy.
Perfect.
I've pre-ordered one on Cabin Radios. So here's we are 3 years away from that. In 3 years, we will be able to afford a Tesla Cybertruck.
All right.
I'm saying it right now.
Yeah.
We will not be closed down.
Doesn't fit the brand, but okay.
It does. Why wouldn't it?
It's not very rustic. Not very cabiny.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
We need an old broke down Ford or something.
Full electric truck out to the cabin and have yourself a nice propane fire on an electric stove. Oh, that sounds great. I like it. Go check out that story at cabinradio.ca and check out the video where you can find it of that window just getting smashed to bits.
Scenes on the cabin.
Rocco could tell from my escapade in the shower that I was well endowed with courage. Now I had to get on the inside Like a blind man at an orgy, I would have to feel things out.
Hey, Tyrone, I got the escape plans right here. Just you and me.
Burnett wants in too.
Burnett's one of the guards.
I know, but he's unhappy here.
All right, whatever. I got it all worked out right here.
What's this? Another letter from your mommy?
That's private, screw.
Let's have a look.
Give him back his letter.
Buzz off, butter cheeks. What's so special about a little letter? Wait a minute. An escape plan. This is your ticket to another 20 years if the warden gets one look.
Hey! You call this slop? Real slop has chunks of things in it. This is more like gruel. And this Chateau LeBlanc 68 is supposed to be served slightly chilled. This is room temperature. What do you think we are? Animals?
No!
Scenes from the cabin.
Know the movie? Submit your guess to mailbox@cabinradio.ca or send us a message on Facebook for your chance to win gift certificates to some awesome Yellowknife restaurants, including the Monkey Tree Pub and Steak Restaurant, the Woodyard Brewhouse and Eatery, Flavor Trader, Copperhouse Eatery and Lounge, or Javaroma. Listen to Cabin Radio every weekday to win, or download the Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
It was announced yesterday that Motley Crue is coming back. Going on tour with Def Leppard and Poison starting in 2020. Now, this comes 5 years after their farewell tour. That's right. They went farewell just a few years back. And Mick Mars even said, there is no amount of money that would ever bring me back because I have such pride in what we're doing right now and how we're going out. Absolutely. All right, that was from Rock in Rio in 2015 when Motley Crue did their farewell tour. They're sounding good.
With a transcribed video, no
Transcribed
less.
video. We'll post that on the Mornings of the Cabin webpage, Facebook page, just a little later on so you can check it out. Now, I mean...
I was going to say, just before you get into it again, did you just play another conversation-appropriate song?
Well, no, I mean,
into
we
this?
didn't play the whole song. I'm just playing some clips.
No, not that one.
All right.
The Michael McDonald Doobie Brothers song. Because much as nobody asked for that to be played this morning.
I just said Kim G, special requests, and Shannon.
Aside from those
Shannon's
two.
like, can you play Michael McDonald more? And I was like, yeah, I can.
Aside
Come on.
from the super fans.
Yeah, super fans.
Nobody
Super
else asked for that, and nobody is asking for this Motley Crue too.
Shannon has a Michael McDonald poster above her bed. I mean, obviously people are. There's people who are really excited about it. A friend of mine posted
Vince Neil.
Yeah, Vince Neil's super excited about it. Mick Mars actually said to, what did he say, to The Metal Show. He was on a radio show called That Metal Show
Okay.
in 2014, and he said he would, because he was so sure that they would never, ever do this,
Right.
promise free tickets to Motley Crue fans.
Oh,
There you go.
so
He's going to have to eat his hat.
is he making...
Oh, I
on
I
that?
don't think so. They must be out of money or something. I mean, they also love playing together. There is that. There is this there is the love of that they have with each other. It's the 30th anniversary of one of their first big hits, which is Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
So I mean, it makes sense that they're coming back.
I suppose.
It's just, it is what it is. I've never been a Motley Crue fan, so it's just, at 5 years after your farewell tour, I think Ozzy's doing the same thing, though. Like, I couldn't see myself touring past 2001. He's gone on several tours since then.
Yeah, he said something like that in the mid-'90s.
Yeah. He's
Like,
like, I couldn't possibly do this.
can't see myself touring at 65.
I mean, he was half dead then.
Now he's going on another tour.
So there you go. I mean, I imagine Mick Mars was just like, I will never, ever do this. There's no amount of money. I'm just so proud of what we've done here. Here's the thing. Nothing against Face Deal. I wouldn't be able to sing those songs either, obviously, and I'd be running around. But I mean, I'm also not getting paid millions of dollars to perform. And I mean, this is a lot like when Guns N' Roses was starting to come back before they did that full reunion with the band, and Axl went to the gym, went to a vocal coach, and practiced for a year to sound like he did back in the 80s
With AC/DC.
with AC/DC, and then
That's good
and
practice.
and then half the time he did. I you listen to some of those shows and you hear from the fans. It's like some of the nights he did, some of the nights he didn't. But I mean, that's just the way it is. He's in his 50s, and you can't sound great every night anymore.
Yeah.
This is less than that. This is
like
less
that.
than that. This is not like a shadow of your former self. I mean, it is, but this is like, I don't even know. It's bad.
I guess the moral of the story is that you can just never trust the word of a rock star or a rock band.
And I mean, like, my whole world is flipped upside down that a rock band would have a farewell tour and then come back 5 years later for what? For money?
I thought that was Kiss's bit and no one else could do it, but no.
Kiss actually sponsoring this tour. Everyone's going to be wearing Kiss stuff. But I mean, if you haven't seen Motley Crue live, I mean, they do put on an amazing show. And imagine buying tickets that are, $300 tickets, floor seats at the Rogers Center,
and having Mick Mars pay for them for you,
so you can go see such an amazing show. Maynard, yeah. Keith, come on, eat a duck. Aeroplane. It sounds incredible. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
It brings a smile to my face.
That's right, me too. Motley Crue going on tour with Def Leppard and Poison in 2020. Keep tuned in to Cabin Radio.
For those free tickets,
I'll
baby.
buy a ticket. I'll buy a ticket. I'll just give it away to somebody. I'm not going to get you down there, but, maybe up in the bleeds.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Tomorrow, the Santa Claus Parade goes down right here in the mean streets of Yellowknife. Are they mean? No.
Be less mean tomorrow.
Less mean tomorrow with a whole bunch of holiday cheer.
That's right.
That's right.
A little mean right now.
Well, I'm out there just shaking my fist at everybody.
Soon enough.
That's right.
Look out. The show's about to wrap up.
That's right. I'll be out there on the streets. So we're going to be out there. We'll be doing our live stream of the Santa Claus Parade. As we do, we love to do it. And in past years, it's been a little nippy.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, high of -3.
Beautiful.
I mean, those warming buses aren't even going to be needed, but they will be out in full force.
Santa Claus is going to be overheating. Get this jacket off.
Santa Claus is going to be getting real comfortable on his sleigh. Just kind of in his long johns. How are you? Hi, how are you?
Just get in his pajamas, yeah.
That's right.
Like some Rudolph pajamas or something.
That's right.
Cute.
Santa will be Amazon and pajamas on. And also, Cabin Radio's open house tomorrow from 12 till 5 right here in the studio. And you can come by, do some of your Christmas shopping, and we will be showing people around as well. If you want to bring the kids down, show them how it all kind of works. And if you yourself want to know how it all works, we will be giving tours as well. For the low price of buying some merch. No, you don't need to buy any merch to get the tour. But if you're here, you might as well stock up on some Cabin Radio stuff. We got some beautiful new toques. We got these amazing mugs, and we've got the T-shirts and the hoodies and the snapbacks and things that you've come to enjoy from us.
And fanny packs. Somehow.
Still have some of those
available.
Packs. If we invested in some leather fanny packs, man, I think we'd clear those. I think we would.
I don't know.
I think we would. People like the fanny packs. I mean, every time we do it in Folk on the Rocks, people come by and buy them. We've had them for 2 years, and we're almost out of them.
I wonder the average life of a Cabin Radio fanny pack.
It's
if it
not
gets
long.
Worn for 1 weekend a year.
No.
And then that's it. It gets
I've
forgotten
seen
about.
10 of them at the Sally Ann. I haven't, but they're gonna end up in that's. I keep on thinking they're gonna end up on the beach at Long Lake. They'll just wash up on the shore. Oh, here they all are. Just dry them out and resell them. There we go.
Yes, there is a minimum purchase to Pet Penny, though, who of course will be on hand.
That's right.
For the open house.
$50 of merch to Pet Penny.
That's right.
Otherwise, she's not going to show her face.
No, and she knows. She's well trained.
Absolutely.
She knows if you've made your minimum purchase or not.
Yeah.
She'll just run down the hall and hide in one of the other offices.
You'll pee on your leg if you don't. Sorry. That's just how it goes.
And possibly a foster puppy.
Possibly a foster puppy. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's up to Sarah.
We'll see.
See how the puppy responds. Santa Claus Parade tomorrow, starting at 5, going till 7. Again, supremely warm weather for this time of year and for the Santa Claus Parade. So, I mean, still bundle up warm, obviously, but you might be loosening up that scarf halfway through because, a blanket of unseasonable warmth. And like Dave Zethoff said the other day, work together with some of the stores downtown. They'll be staying open a little later, so you can do some of your Christmas shopping as well, which I think is a great idea. And of course, before you come on down, if you want to plant out your spot on the street, come on down to Cabin Radio and check out the open house. We would be glad to have you.
And then we got a little Christmas party after that.
I don't want to tell people about that.
Well, they're not invited.
That's right. You're not invited to our Christmas party, by the way. There are some. But yeah, we'll be having our Christmas party tomorrow night as well.
I think we might be the first business to have their staff Christmas party of the season.
Probably.
I'd be surprised if there were too many before now.
It's pretty early.
But if you're,
but AJ's leaving
beat us
like
to the punch
on like the 4th or something.
Yeah, well,
for like 4 weeks.
There's no Christmas party without AJ.
He didn't bring us teen burgers yesterday, so I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
In the doghouse now.
In the doghouse, where he doesn't like to be because he hates puppies. Santa Claus Parade tomorrow, 5 to 7. Our open house, 12 to 5. Get some shopping done. And, of course, stick around to see all the beautiful floats. And Santa, that's right, we'll be there tomorrow. Mornings at the Cabin, done for another day. You guys have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.